Yes, guys, we're back for back on SFeatleyTV, and we're back for another preview. It's the preview to the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, the Formula One Round 2 of the 2021 FIA Formula One World Championship, the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix in Imola, Italy, at the Imola circuit. Right, so happy to have this circuit back on the calendar. Right, because even in the game, when it was on the old games, it was pretty good. It was a pretty good circuit. Famous corners like Tamburello, like that hairpin, and yeah, it'd be great to have it back on the calendar. Big up Charlie. I can over up 4 That's not a problem. Not a problem at all. Charlie, if you're interested in F1 and you want to come learn some more, please come on there now. Please do that now. Hoping Chris Paul can come on, or Luca. Luca, you can come on as well. Just quickly. So yeah, big up everyone that's in the chat so far. Yes. So I'm gonna get right into the preview. So let's try and bring it up. The F1, the 2021 Emilia. Right. So, someone who goes all around the world watching F1 races. He did it last time. Do you? If you want to get in contact with him and tell him if he wants to be part of the F1 watch-alongs and previews that we do, please get him to DM me. And plus, Tim, if you want to try and get hold of us, because I might need to contact you in the future about. Oh, I'll put that in wrong. Let's try that again. About other things. Please do DM me at SFeatley so I can run them through you. But yeah, if you wanna, if you could let him know, that'd be great. Okay. Andrew Benson. If you know him and you can get in touch with him, that'd be great. I mean, I'll try and do it myself after this stream. I mean, obviously you can do it while I'm on the stream, but if you can do it, if I do it after the stream, I will make sure of that. Andrew Bentz on it. Yeah, get him on, man. Yeah, I know him. Yeah. Definitely get in contact with him. We'll do this an F1 stream together. We could get DNF1 to come in together because DNF1 they're gonna come back with the Checker Flag show. They're free every Friday, so they're gonna be doing the Checker Flag show with us, which will be great, right? So he's my sister. Yeah, honestly, ask him. It would be so much. It would mean so much to us because he's a very famous journalist. So yeah, obviously. I'm going to just quickly share you the times. Obviously, for what we're doing, it's the most important times will be qualifying and the Grand Prix. There is going to be a bit of a problem, though, right? First of all, on the Saturday, the women's game is the same time as it's the same time as the football, but that's not going to stop us. We're going to do both at the same time. It's going to be typed up in the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix for starts, qualifying, because the qualifying takes place first, at 1 o'clock. And then 2 o'clock, what time? I mean, if we have a look, that's the times we got there. Just trying to check Arsenal ladies fixtures. I think, yeah, 14. We're on what day 13? So Tuesday, 14 Wednesday, 15 Thursday, 16 Friday, 18th. Yeah, it's at 2 o'clock. It's literally at 2 o'clock. So it literally ends when F1 qualifying ends. That's when it will start. So yeah. Yes. Nice to see you in the chat. I haven't seen you before, but if you are new, please do subscribe. If you have been in the chat and I don't remember, then I apologize. But yeah, please do smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, right? And yeah, we will be able to cover both. I think we'll just about squeeze it in, but we'll cover both the ladies' game and the qualifying. So yeah, that's going to be a bit hectic. But if we're 5 minutes late, we're 5 minutes late into the stream. We're 5 minutes late into the stream. It's not a problem. So, but I think qualifying ends about 5:02, so we should be able to squeeze it. Let's just have a look. Because what I'll do is I'll give the team news for the game before it starts, but in the Emilia Romagna preview qualifying. So we'll be able to cover both of them. That's not a problem. Then if we look at Arsenal's fixtures, this is how dedicated I'll be. I'll be able to do the women's game and the football and the men's game whilst it's all going on. So yeah, we've got the race at 2 o'clock and the football starts first. But I'm going to call it the Omega Grand Prix because obviously mostly the football start same time. So yeah, we got the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix first, which is race 14. Which is at 1400 hours at 2 o'clock. Sorry, and then at 1:30 is the Fulham game. So we'll be able to start the Fulham game. Basically, I'll start the stream early. I'll start the stream like about 1. Then, well, do it at 1:15. Get the team news and that. 2:15. No, we'll do it at 1. Do it at 1 as usual. I'll give us our half an hour window. Watch all that, and then definitely. I subscribe. But thank you, mate. If you know, I love F1. Do you want to DM me now? If you can DM me now, look, the links. My DM is there. DM me now, and I'll just drop you the link so you can come on the show. Footy boy plays. Big up yourself, mate. Thanks for the support. Please, if you know anyone, do share your stream with your Twitter, your Facebook, your Instagram. Please do that. Absolutely brilliant if you could. Please do that. Yeah. So, so we'll be able to do the football at the start, and then I'll do the Grand Prix and then follow the Grand Prix mainly, because at the minute, if you know I'm an Arsenal fan, I would probably prefer the F1 the way it is in a minute. But I'll keep you up to date with the football as it goes. So we'll be able to do both. Don't worry. There's always lags during a Grand Prix at a certain point. So we'll be able to do that. Unless it's Bahrain, then it's going to be mad. But we'll be able to do both. Don't worry about it. We'll cover it. Don't you worry. We'll cover it. What I would like to know is about Portimao. What's Portimao? What date's that? 30th of April to the 2nd of May. If I have a look, it's on the 1st of May, Newcastle at 3. Schedule. Let's check this one. Qualifying is at 3. So we'll do qualifying and then do the football. Well, no, we'll do the football, but I'll have the qualifying on at the same time. So, because, well, no, should we? Because I can't find a stream for it. I can't. I think I'll be able to find a stream with it for my subscription service, but I don't know. But we'll see. We'll either way. We will make sure we'll cover both of them. Don't worry about that. But yeah, back to it. Anthony, I sent you the link. I've sent you the link, mate. If you want to come on, I've sent you the link. So please, if you want to come on, please do so now. So yeah, do come on and yeah. I've sent you the link, mate, on Twitter. So I'd love to have you on, get you involved. But I don't believe I just did that. But look at this. Look at the F1. Don't know why they're offering hotel deals for it. No one can go to the races. Don't forget, look, I've had a haircut. Love it. You know, don't look too bad, do I? Yeah. But yeah, yeah. Let's have a look. So those are the times there. That's the full race schedule. So they're not bringing in. I think it's Great Britain. I think they're starting with the sprint races at one of the 3 events. Let me have a look at that. I'll give you some news to that actually, because we're not really going to be covering major news. We'll probably cover the first 2 practice sessions in the checker flag show, but the main news we'll be covering will be big about more of the safety aspect of F1. Sprint races. Right. I can't believe it. I can't. Which races? Close to agreement. They have agreed. Right. Look, I'm just having a look off. But a sprint qualifying. So one of them will be a sprint qualifying. There'll be sprint qualifying sessions, and the qualifying session will be to determine that grid for the sprint race. So they'll be on a Saturday. But yeah, what impact? Yeah, so they'll be doing it at Silverstone, Monza, and Interlagos. So at 3 Grand Prix. But what do you think? Do you think they should, or do you think that F1 should stay as it is? Because again, I've always been a great traditionalist myself. I'd rather it stay as it is, keep the status quo. But then some people are open to change, and I'd love to see what you think. I think, mate, just a moment, not yet. Will be joined soon. Cool, mate. Yeah, just give us a sort of if you can give us a time frame, let us know, and then I'll see if I can keep it going that long. But yeah, let's have a look, see if anyone's asked. And as I said, Yankuna, as I said, if you DM me, I can get you on. It's not a problem. But yeah, come on, Rib. Anthony, man, what we doing? What we talking about? What we doing? No. Hamilton, mate. Hamilton. You had such an advantage. You had 0.4 of a second. That's light years. It's light years in front. Yeah, you had a 0.4 of a second advantage, and Hamilton still roasted you. Come on. Right? Hamilton nearly pulled it off in qualifying, right? That's how good he was that weekend. Come on. You look fresh. Yeah, I feel fresh, mate. I do. I actually do. It does feel a lot refreshing. I will put it that way. So we'll give you the driver and constructors standings, and it's obviously going to be very simple because it's just going to be in the order of who finished the last race. But we'll give you the standings anyway. 25 points for Hamilton, 18 points for Verstappen, and Bottas got 16 points because he gained the fastest lap. So instead of 15, he gets an extra point for 16 points. Lando Norris is in 4th with 12 points. It was an epic performance by him. Even beating Sergio Perez to 4th. So Sergio Perez in 5th with 10 points. Charles Leclerc in 6th with the Ferrari, which is not a bad result. Because I say the top 3 teams at the minute are Mercedes, Red Bull, then McLaren, and McLaren are just really sort of, unless they get an outstanding performance like Norris did, they are pretty much behind in their own little group. I feel Aston Martin. I feel like McLaren. You've got Ferrari, Mercedes. You've got Red Bull at the top. Mercedes literally just under competing with them, right? And then you've got McLaren on their own level, and then a battle for 4th. That's how I feel. I see it is at a minute, but it can change. It can so easily change. Ricciardo again, look, 7th with 6 points. Carlos Sainz 8th in the Ferrari. He's probably thinking, why did I move here? Right. Tsunoda with AlphaTauri in 9th. Lance Stroll got the only first point as Aston Martin Mercedes. Obviously, if you don't, you obviously can see there's no other drivers because I don't think they finished. It's because they didn't finish, I believe. So, who didn't finish? Fernando Alonso. You don't see any Alonso, and you don't see any Mazepin, right? Hashtag say no to Mazepin, right? Because Mazepin shouldn't be there. He shouldn't be there at all. So, yeah. But you make your mind up on that one. That's what I believe. Please do smash the like button. Let's get over 20 likes, please. Let's get over 20 likes. Do smash the like button, please. Do that now, right? It'll mean a lot to us, right? Yeah. Congrats on keeping hold. Congrats, mate, on keeping hold. Allison, on keeping hold of Allison. Oh, Mercedes allowing. Nah. No, yeah. What they've done is, we discussed it on on the Checkered Flag show last week with the NF1. And if you haven't seen that stream, go back and see it. It is an epic stream. It was an epic stream. I loved it, every minute of it. Great guy, lots of knowledge, really good knowledge. Knows all the background, all the politics around it, right? The history, absolutely everything. And I will be getting on his podcast at some point because he is a great, great guy. I think the trio of Wolff, Allison, allowing James Allison to leave would be a big mistake to Williams letting Adrian Newey depart. Yeah, same as Adrian Newey departing from McLaren to go to Red Bull. Adrian Newey is like one of the geniuses. Is you get these people such as Ross Bourne, John Todd, Rory Byrne, James Allison. You've got Adrian Newey, Pat Simmons. But yeah, I'm still don't to give Pat Simmons for cheating. But there you go. How did he manage to get a suspended sentence? I don't know. But yeah, I saw. Hang on, just checking where my drink's got to. There it is. Yeah. So basically, what they've done with Allison is he's not, as it says there, he's taken a step back, but he's not left the team. Basically, what they're doing is Elliott's taken over this season. What Allison is doing, he's focusing on 2022, right? That's what he's doing. It's when it meant I'm stepping back and taking a break. No, you're stepping back from this season and focusing on next season. So that way, Mercedes don't lose out big time like Red Bull did in 2013, because they were so focused on winning 2013, they didn't focus about the new car in 2014. And then when they realized that Renault weren't producing a good engine in 2013, they were like, oh shit. And that's why they had so many problems. But yeah, the trio of Wolff, Allison, and Hamilton, arguably the missing puzzle that Ferrari has been missing since Todd, Brawn, and Schumi. You can add Roy Byrne, I think, into that Schumi, Brawn, and Todd bracket. So yeah, you've got an absolutely great point there. Great point. But yeah, please do smash the like button. Do hit the subscribe button and the share button. We're up to 11 likes. Let's get it up to 20. Brilliant, guys. Please do that now. Big up everyone that's watching. Right, it means the world to us for you to take your time to come and watch us. If we look at the teams, right, the teams Constructors Championship. Mercedes already ahead on 41, right? Even though Red Bull have got the advantage. Red Bull Racing Honda with 28. McLaren Mercedes with 18. Ferrari in 4th, right? So already a much better start for them this season, right? I think, where did they finish last season? Let's have a look at 2020. Let's have a look at 2020. I'm just going to bring that back up. Let's have a look at 2020. They finished with 131 points. Where did they finish in round? Let me have a look. Fantasy. I'm also having a look at this. Let's have a look at this. Right, I'm going to set that up later. Right, you see that? You see what we're going to do? I'm going to set up a fantasy thing and try that. And then what I'd see is if people want to join that, let us know, and I'll drop the link in the descriptions, and we can do our own fantasy sort of league. It's like, I think it's like the FIA Formula 1 league, where you choose your best driver and stuff like that. And so it's like that, I think, every week. So yeah, I think I'll have a look at that and try and give it a go. Might be good practice for the Premier League one. But but the 2020, let me have a look at this schedule. Let me have a look at right, so Austria schedule, the result. What was the result? Results. Right, race result. So Ferrari got third. They got second in the end, didn't they? They got 18 points with Leclerc. Right. So yeah, I always gonna say something about their record, but already there. McLaren 28 points. And if we look at the current standings in the constructors, they now have McLaren, Mercedes 18 points. So but the Ferrari with 12 points. AlphaTauri. So to say they've done well this start of last season, though they're supposed to be worse, they got double more points. But then that's the advantage you have when you start there. But fantasy would be great, awesome, just for bragging rights. Yes. Who is the best for you, Hamilton or Schumi? That's the great question, isn't it? That's a great debate. We could debate that until the cows come home. For me, stats wise, say Hamilton. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Hamilton fan. I was also a Schumacher fan, so you could throw that straight out the window. I see it that because the stats say he's better, and I've seen him on multiple occasions do things that Senna did with such as qualifying and stuff, and the fact that he has the better mindset as a driver than the others, which means that's why I say he's probably the greatest. But I do think this is a season in which Red Bull can actually take the fight to Mercedes, the Mercedes camp, right from the word go, especially with the 2022 Honda updates being brought forward by a whole year, and with Checo providing that required solidity and consistency needed to challenge for the podium positions. Super excited for this season to roll. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, if you've got 4/10 on Mercedes at the start, you've got to be better. You've got to take the opportunity. And if you don't win at Imola's better suited to you. Let's get it right. You don't win Imola, and Mercedes come out as winners, either with Bottas or Hamilton, but most likely Hamilton, then you really got to start scratching your head saying, what is going on? Because you should be being beat. This is a race that now, not Verstappen needs other maybe outside influences to win. This is a race he is favourite to win. He now needs to go out and prove, because he's the favourite to win, he can actually go out and win. Something that Mercedes and Hamilton does all the time, right? And then you have the extra races where Hamilton isn't better than everyone else, but still manages to win races. So you've got to take that advantage. If you don't, hey, then you've got to start asking serious questions about Red Bull as a team. But like I said with Hamilton, I say Hamilton for me. Hamilton for me. And the other thing is, Hamilton has never cheated. Not as far as I'm aware of. If someone wants to bring up actual evidence of it, I'll hear it. But I'm sorry, for me, he hasn't cheated. Ever. He hasn't done stunts like he did in Monaco in qualifying. Right? Something actually that, quite frankly, to be fair, is actually teammate did to him. Or stunts that Alonso did to him, which is leaving like stranded in the pit box, which means he couldn't get round in time to start his final lap in qualifying. Or he's not try to drive someone off the road or deliberately crash into someone. Sorry, I don't see that. If anyone says that that he has cheated, please let me know. But anyway, do hit the subscribe button as always. Do hit the like button. Hit the share button, please. Share it on Instagram, Twitter, your Facebook. Please do that now. Definitely Hamilton all day is better. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Hamilton is the greatest for me. No one is near him. Saeed. I didn't know you were. Did you? Are you actually an F1 fan? I never knew that. But yeah, if you guys know anyone that are F1 fans, let them know about this channel. Go and subscribe because we're trying to build an F1 community alongside our football community. And if you know anyone, please get them to subscribe. Right, share it with your friends, your family. Go and share it to everyone, right, and get them to subscribe because, as you said, we are 134 away from 1,000. We get to 1,000, we donate every single penny to the charity from all the money that's made from monetization. Right? It's as simple as that, right? And it all goes straight to this page. Straight to this page, right? I'm going to just quickly stop the screen that I'm sharing and share this one. It goes straight to this page. This page. I don't see any of it. You donate it yourself to this page, right? Same as it will be donated to this page here. All the money goes there. Simple as that, right? And then that money at the end of the week, anything that's raised at the end of the week will then be transferred to the Children's Liberties Foundation from just giving from that page. Simple as that, right? So Hamilton fan. I'm a Hamilton fanboy. I'm not right. Joseph, mate. Joseph, my boy. Mate, do you want to come on, mate? Honestly, please, come on. Come on, mate. It's been ages, mate. I should have got in touch with you sooner. Please, 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 please say you can come on. It'd be so terrific. And please do subscribe. If you know, I think you're a Portsmouth fan. We could talk about Portsmouth in one of our news shows. If you want, we can get you on anytime you want. Please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends, right? All your friends and family that are football and F1 fans. Get them to tune in because we all talk about football in general, don't just talk about the Premier League all the time. Just quickly answer this. Well, I'm going to send you the link. If you want to come on, mate, please, please, please. Please, please do it. Please do it. Please come on. Oh, man. I remember when we played, like, when you were in hospital after your transplant. We played, because this guy, he's had 2 transplants himself. We played F1 together whilst he was recovering from his last transplant. So, yeah, please. I've just sent you the link now, mate. I've just literally sent you the link. Right? It would be an absolute pleasure to have you on. Yes, I've had a haircut. Do you like it? Right? Not bad, eh? Not bad. Right, there we go. But yeah, I'm gonna bring that down now. I'm gonna share the other screen. Get back to the F1. So yeah, obviously, I feel Aston Martin need to prove themselves in Imola as well. That's another team. We're going to go through each team. So Mercedes, obviously, absolutely dream of a start this season already. It's an absolute dream of a start. Hang on, I've just taken that down by accident. So yeah, absolute dream of a start. They can't ask for better. So let's have a look. Yeah, so they can ask for anything more this season. Already with the lead they have, it's now trying to sort of keep up with Red Bull. Because no doubt Red Bull are going to win. I still think they're going to win this Grand Prix coming up because they're strong. But then I said that about the Bahrain Grand Prix, and look what happened. Definitely in a Grand Prix is a race for Red Bull to win. But let's face it, the pressure will be on Ferrari, considering that it's their home Grand Prix. But to be honest, serious questions need to be asked if they don't win. Yes, they do need to. Serious questions do need to be asked if they don't win, right? So yeah. Sorry. Right, just quickly send this to him as well. There. Right. Yes. So, Max, how are you? If you're an F1 supporter, let me know and I can get you on the channel. But yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, Ferrari obviously are under pressure. Obviously, it's their one of their home Grand Prix. We've obviously got Monza. I think Monza is a bigger one for them than Imola. But obviously, we know what the Tifosi are like, even though there's not going to be many fans there. I mean, there was no fans at Monza last year. Thank God for them, because it was a double DNF and one of them got knocked out in Q1. But yeah, yeah, I mean, obviously, it's for Ferrari, it's a really important Grand Prix, but Red Bull, they've got to win. They've just got to win. It's as much as I don't want them to, they've got to win. And it's as simple as that. Matt, down under Guna. Oh, mate, nice to have you on. Please, if you, please do subscribe. If you do, please do share it on your Twitter, your Facebook, your Instagram, right? Please do. Please, because obviously it would mean so much to us. Thoughts on McLaren and Ferrari for the third position, and also your take on AlphaTauri with their glimpse we all saw from Yuki or it could just be too early to tell. Their car's a decent car. I honestly think it's a very good car, and I think it could more than just a blip from the start of the season. But Arteta out, Rat Army assemble. Gotcha. What do you mean got me? Oh, Mark said so. Oh no. Down. Yeah, not really, mate. Started to get into it since that. Yeah, you get to see all the background and all the politics and everything. Yeah, honestly, mate, it's class, isn't it? It is really class. All 3 series, I think the last 3 seasons. But wait, this is what we did a checker flag show. All right, thanks, mate. Thanks, mate. Really means a lot. It means a lot to us, please. And then do share it with everyone you know. Like, get them to subscribe because we get to 1K and monetization. We give all the money to charity. Right? It all goes to our fundraising page. You're doing your live stream for the Champions League today. Yes, we are. We are doing PSG versus Bayern Munich, which will be a good game. So you can tune into that, definitely. Thoughts on Lando Norris? I met Lando Norris in the 2019 Grand Prix in the Paddock Club because we had a special one of those F1 experience packages. He is a really nice guy. He's a really funny guy. He's a quality driver, very fast. Could be a world champion in the future, I feel. Definitely. Between him, Verstappen, Russell, and Leclerc, there's just a few. It could be. As a Red Bull fan, I think it's going to be Mercedes. It's going to be Mercedes again. They'll be fine. They have done this before, and will do it again since 2016. Everyone has been saying that. It could be though, but we don't know. They obviously I think it's been more of an issue. They've had more problems this year than they had last year, but they had more problems before in one. I think it was 2018. They had a real issue of getting the car stable, but it weren't that bad. This one is probably worse. But Verstappen is coming, but in reality, where is he? This year, he has to deal with Perez and a midfield which is very close and competitive. So how can he win? Because he's an out-and-out quality driver. He does outdrive that Red Bull most of the time and gets itself up there compared to other drivers. I do feel the Red Bull has been built to suit Verstappen rather than any other driver. That's why they've failed with any second driver. But I do feel is that Verstappen has got that sort of advantage. Then with his pace, he should be able to maybe add a tenth or two to that. And if he could do that, then he should be dominating. Simple as that. I could see Norris getting a championship with the ascendancy of McLaren when Hamilton retires. Yeah, I see it too, mate. I think Norris is just one of those great talents, and it'd be a shame if he didn't. Right? It'd be a shame if he didn't, Russell didn't, Leclerc didn't, right? And Verstappen as well. But yeah, I'd like to see him be a world champion one day. It sort of depends on how these new rules next season really apply themselves as well. It really does. But there you go. If we look at Haas, for example, I feel that Haas will just struggle all season long. Right? They were literally at the back of the grid for a reason. Williams are even above them now. So they are the bottom team because they are now literally investing everything on this year. They've literally just built the car for this year because they got to build one for this year. That's all they got to do. They're not building any updates for it. Any updates they've already brung were updates from last season. They're now honestly not buying any more updates for this car. This car is staying where it is. So if Williams buy more updates and everyone else does, you will see them further down and behind the leaders than any other team you see before in the last 2 years. And that's including Williams. Very true, mate. The Red Bull is suited for the second driver. Take a look at Albon, Gasly, to mention a few. But I hope Perez will be an outlier and perform well and get another contract. Yeah, Perez deserves his seat, right? But get another contract, it's difficult to say, because if Sunoka has a mad season, for Red Bull will more likely probably, even if Perez has a good season and keeps up with Verstappen, right, he will definitely be replaced, because they believe in their young talent and their driver academy. They've got so many other drivers coming through, so that's why. So especially if Red Bull go and win the title, and Verstappen and Perez, though has a good season, finishes third, for example, in the championship. So yeah, but it depends how well the teammate he plays in helping Verstappen get that title, because we all know Red Bull are banking on that. They all are backing. They're backing Verstappen like 110%. No one else. Haas, Williams will struggle, and just hard to think that they will get a single point. Thoughts on Nicholas Hulkenberg coming as a reserve driver for Aston Martin? Hulkenberg's a great driver. You mean Nico Hulkenberg? Yeah. I don't think Vettel will be worried. I think but some drivers will just find success wherever they are. Simple as that. So yeah, honestly, it's. But if Vettel won't worry about that too much, because he's a 4-time world champion. Unfortunately, Hulkenberg's never won a Grand Prix. As much as he's a great driver, he's never won a Grand Prix. I don't even think he's got a podium. No, he's never got a podium. So what can he do? So yeah, just gonna go for 10 more minutes. But yeah, as I said with Haas, they are gonna be at the bottom of the grid. Where they've now ended up 10th, they will be there at the end of the season. Alpine will hope to have a better result in the next Grand Prix. Again, they are going to be in the fight with Aston Martin and Ferrari. I just feel McLaren are going to be in their own little level, unless they get caught by the others. Right? AlphaTauri, I think, are very, very strong, and maybe they could challenge Ferrari. Ferrari, I think, are strongest out of the midfield. I think that's how much they've improved as a team, but I don't think that they're above McLaren, to be honest. So I think the battle for fourth will be between Ferrari, who probably are favourites. Then a toss-up between Aston Martin and AlphaTauri. And then I think just under them, but can compete with them, are Alfa Romeo and Alpine. Williams are just under that bracket, but I think they can be improved to maybe even start challenging for about 7th or maybe even 6th. But Haas will always, I think, permanently be at the bottom. When do you think Hamilton will retire from F1? It could be at the end of the season, to be honest. I look at the situation all the time, and if he wins it this season, he's probably got every right to. He probably got every right to if he doesn't win the championship. But with Russell performing the way he did in Sakia, and has his developments coming, if he irons out his mistakes, then it could be that Mercedes might want to get might want to get Hamilton to retire for Russell to come in for the new rules, because these new rules as well, does Hamilton want to start coming in to a new set of rules, or does he want to call it a day? It's difficult to judge, but I can see it happening, because why else would he get a 1-year contract? It just doesn't. The 1-year contract, it doesn't make any sense unless you start including the words retirement. Understood you, mate, but I think that it will be too early for Yuki to join Red Bull. It was early. Look at Albon. It was early. Look at Albon, Sainz, Gasly. They were elevated way too early. They had high hopes. Maybe 2 seasons. Sainz was never made it to Red Bull though. He was always there in Toro Rosso. Toro Rosso's there to get these drivers prepared to a top team for Formula One, and it's great to see that. Yuki Tsunoda had a brilliant season in his F2 season. I think he came third in the championship, if I'm not quite mistaken. I'd have to check that again. If we can go to F2. All right. Yeah, he came third. Yeah, he came third in his first season. So yeah, that's why I see him. That's why he's got the position he deserved. So yeah. But like I said, we'll wait and see. My prediction I'd like to hear, what are your predictions for the Grand Prix this weekend? My prediction is that I think Max will be too quick for pole position. If anyone's challenging him in pole position, so I think Verstappen will get the pole. I do also think he'll win the Grand Prix. To be honest, as much as Mercedes have got a great strategy behind them, I think even if they had the best strategy possible and did what they could, I don't think they'll be able to win. I think the only way they'll be able to win is if maybe whoever's the lead driver, Bottas or Hamilton, is literally sacrificed in a sense. And I see it as, and it will probably be Bottas, but how I see it is that it will probably be that before Hamilton stops, they'll leave him out longer than Verstappen. Verstappen ends up behind Bottas. Bottas literally hangs on to hold him up and hold him up and hold him up to give Hamilton the gap he needs, because it's really difficult to overtake at Imola. So if he can hold him off until Hamilton gets the gap he needs, then yeah, I would definitely struggle. But yeah, I do feel that, but I think that'd be really, really far-fetched, and I think there's other good factors involved that, so I don't think it's going to happen. But yeah, so I'd say Hamilton will come second, Verstappen first, and Perez third for me for the Grand Prix. For qualifying, it might even be a Red Bull lockout. It might even be Max pole, Perez even second, and Hamilton third, unless Hamilton pulls out one of his stellar laps that gets him up to second, or possibly even the pole position. If Hamilton wants pole position, he's going to have to do what he did in Singapore 2018, where they were predicted to finish 5th and 6th at least, minimum, because the other two teams were way better suited to that circuit, Red Bull and Ferrari. Yeah, it was going to have to be one of those performances. So, which he can do. So for me, I would say, yeah, Hamilton. No, I would say Hamilton second and Verstappen first for quali, and it'll be the same for the Grand Prix. And I think it'll be a toss up between Bottas and Perez for third. And I think third will go to Perez, which will be nice to get him his first podium for Red Bull. Position is Max Verstappen for pole position and will win it. Second will be Hamilton. Third, Perez. Fourth, Bottas. Leclerc, fifth. I would have said Norris fifth. But yeah, Verstappen, Hamilton, Perez is my podium prediction. Really, do you believe that AlphaTauri will be an underdog this season and won't be surprised if they finish fourth? Gasly contributes to the points on a consistent basis. That's what I'm saying. And they've got a really good car underneath them. And I think Tsunoda is a very good, talented driver. I mean, one of his overtakes in that Grand Prix, Bahrain Grand Prix, were stunning, like Daniel Ricciardo-esque overtake, late braking, deep, late braking from far back, making the corner and making it stick. So, but yeah, that's my prediction. That's my preview to the Grand Prix. Unfortunately, couldn't get anyone on first, but that's not a worry because it's still great content. Still been able to give you the content you want at heart. Thank you, mate, for the content. Hope you'll have another even after quali. I might do if we've got time. But I think we've got the women's game first, and I'll see. But it was brilliant. I honestly think it was brilliant. I thought it was really good anyway. There's a preview. Yeah, but yeah, I will let you know, mate. Thanks, mate. Keep well. Yeah, thanks to everyone who has supported me and is showing their love and support now. It means the world to me and to the channel. Thanks to everyone who subscribed. If you know anyone, please do subscribe now. Please do, and hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, right? Share it on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you name it. Go and do that now, right? And get more people into our F1 and football community. So yeah, thanks to everyone that's tuned in, and we'll be back at 6 p.m. for the liver awareness show. Hopefully my mate Joseph can come on, but we'll see. But anyway, thanks everyone. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.